Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of My Hardcore World. I am here on my little raft and we're gonna start this episode and maybe the whole episode with a recap of episode 0 through 20 of everything we've done in this world because I've been trying to think of something to do and I cannot. I've tried to record this intro 2 or 3 times and I just have my head is so empty. Nothing's happening up there. So I thought, why not walk around and show everyone what we've done so far. And also, to preface, I'm very slow at playing Minecraft. I know I upload these weekly and do a decent amount of things in them, but I am so slow in game in playing Minecraft. I think up to 500 plus days in this world, so there's just that for reference. But the way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna go build by build in order of when I finish them and show you guys around my world. And actually, we were just on top of the first build. And also, if you've never seen any of these videos before, this is a perfect place to start because I'm gonna bring you guys through, hopefully, unless I miss something, everything I've done in this world. So I also have a list here, so hopefully I don't forget anything. So the first build is this lovely dock. Built it on episode 1 or 2. I found this village and was like, I want to build a dock and build a raft to live and sleep on. And then I was like, maybe it's dangerous to sleep out in the open in a hardcore world. So I built this little boat secret area. And now we have this lovely underground base. At first, what is this shulker box over here? Nothing. Okay, let's put that away. At first, it was just this area, and then I've expanded as I need more space. That is the portal to the nether, and some chests behind it, and also a potion area, and also a cave down here, which I've expanded as I've needed them. And also there's that little section hidden in there, but we will get to that in a little bit. But we can go back up here through this and we're back on the raft. And we will go over to the next thing I built in this world, which was the first big build? I don't know if big build is the word, but it was this little apiary slash shop area, and I'm honestly really happy with it. I thought maybe we'd grow out of it, but I think it's actually really nice. There are bees, even though none of them are out currently. I think it's because it's just becoming day, but we have these guys. We have him here for protection. Poppy, our friend. I don't know what I made Poppy, but Poppy is the only named iron golem, I think, in the village so far. Oh, there are the bees. But we have these two farmers here, and also this farmer. We have some chests down here, keep our stuff. I actually don't know what I'm doing with all this honey, but maybe one day it'll be useful. Then let's see what we have next. Oh, what we did next I actually have to fly to, so we'll go do that. And I'll talk about some non-build things I've done while we head to the next thing. We've beaten the Ender Dragon, we've gone to the Nether, we have full Netherite. Yes, we have the Elytra. As you can see, I'm flying. Am I going the correct way? There should be ocean soon. Yes, okay. What else have I done? I have an iron farm somewhere. We're working on a few build projects. Big things are going to be happening in this world. And one day I'll find what I'm looking for. There we go. The next big thing. Oh, I actually missed something, but we'll go back to that. But the next big thing I built was this creeper farm, which I don't think has anything. Yeah, I collected the gunpowder the last time I was here, and we have like a shulker full of rockets, so I haven't actually been back here yet, but it's very simple. I think for this I followed a Craft tutorial, and then just go up here. I'm not actually gonna, that's gonna take too long. But we sit up there, wait for things to spawn in, and then we come back down and get a bunch of gunpowder, and this has been very, very useful, even though I haven't come here that often since I built it, because it gives me so much gunpowder. We can head back, and I think, oh gosh, that would, imagine I'm giving a tour and I die of kinetic energy. Okay, we'll head back. I think it's this way, and I can give you guys an aerial view of the village. This village is something I've been working on, and it's the kind of big project of this world so far, at least for now. And it's something I kind of want to keep expanding on. So we're gonna come up to it in a few seconds. Right here, and I'll hide that with my shield. We have a bunch of builds done and a bunch of build planning done as well, but I missed something that I was supposed to show before the creeper farm, and it was a thing I said I was going to show you guys later. It's this tunnel. I decided I needed more space, and this I actually built way later, but if we come down here, I wanted an area underground for farms that weren't as big as the creeper farm. So we have a melon and pumpkin farm here. I love melon and pumpkin farms. I think they're my favorite redstone farm or food farm or whatever. It's great. I love them. Okay, we don't have to collect yet. And also a sugarcane farm here. I think we built these in the same episode. But they're very useful for the villagers and for my food source, which has been these golden carrots. And then, the next thing is something I just gave you guys an aerial view of. And I think I said this, but we're going in order of when I finished these, because some of the processes spanned multiple episodes. But the next thing I finished was this entire area. These houses, the floor, these houses, as well as a shop. And this guy was a farmer, and then I needed a cartographer. So now he's a cartographer. And we have villagers in here. Oh my gosh, I forgot to add something to my list. But we also have this house, which leads down here. The little secret area that we can go down here. As you can tell, I love bubble elevators. They're very simple. But down here, we built this also around the time the melon and pumpkin farm. I think before the melon and pumpkin farm, actually. We have a cleric down here, and a zombie spawner up there, and a enchant setup here with a bed, because I stayed out here quite a lot, even though it doesn't look like it, because I only have 18 levels currently. I come down here, and this is a sword with smite, because mine has revenus. Yeah, so eventually this sword might be upgraded to netherite, and also maybe smite 5, but what we have down here. Oh, we're gonna need to sleep when we get upstairs. And the next thing we built, something you guys have probably already seen because I've walked past it a few times. Do a quick sleep. And I break the bed. There we go. We'll head up here. And this wall I finished around the same time as these houses, but it has gone through multiple changes. First it was cobblestone, and then it was andesite and cobblestone, and now it's wood. And hopefully this is the last iteration because I'm hoping that I like it. But the next thing I built was actually this bridge, this lovely bridge. There's here, There's glowberries underneath, as well as some leaves, which I really like. And these animal pans. I was gonna actually... The plan was to build a barn somewhere over there, and I just couldn't figure it out. And this gives the animals a lot more space as well. We have pigs, cows, sheep, and I think chickens over here. And our newest development as well, ignore my building items, sniffers! Oh, I love these guys so much. And also, we recently named them. I haven't actually shown this in a video, but between episodes, I named them. Let's see if I can get the correct one first. Nope. I named them Lucky and Clover, because you got them at the same time, and I think it's really cute. And I think they're still little guys. I don't think they've grown up yet, so we'll have to wait for that. That'll be very exciting when that happens. What is next? Next is the fish shop and the windmill, which one was very fun to build, and one gave me so much trouble. I hate thinking about it. But let's start with the fun one. First, the fun one is this. It's Dot's Fish Shop, and I love the fish at the top. It's great. And yeah, it's just a lovely fish shop. I knew something was gonna go over here. At first, I thought it was gonna be a souvenir shop, and then I was like, fish shop makes sense. We're right by the dock. It leads to a river. I do fish on this little raft, so it makes sense. And I think it's very cool. This is one of the first builds I've done with this type of decoration out front, all around. Signs that I wrote when I was very tired, so I don't really know what they say. And inside is very sparsely decorated, but I can sit here and be a little shop owner. I'm here to serve you fish that I don't have in my inventory, but maybe one day I will. And then the final thing we've built in this world, I think. No, I lied. The final big thing we've built in this world is this lovely windmill. And oh my gosh, was this hard to build. It wasn't really, once I figured it out, but planning the build was a nightmare. But it's very nice, very simple. The inside has nothing in it, but the ladder looks nice, so that's why I put it there. And yeah, there's a nice little lightning rod up top, which I'm hoping won't set the entire thing on fire if lightning actually hits it. I hope it won't. And we'll just leave it at that. And then the actual last thing I finished building, even though I wouldn't say it's finished because hopefully it'll be forever expanding, is down here. This first base of this world was getting kind of small, right? So I decided to build even more bubble elevators and make a little storage room. And I didn't think of this because once again it's gonna be expanding forever that way and maybe left and right. But it's very simple, it's just gonna continue this pattern. And I think that is all the builds I've completed in this world. And for 500 days, it doesn't sound like a lot, but once again, I'm very slow at playing this game. And also, maybe overly cautious, considering we are in hardcore. But I can talk to you guys about some projects in the works. And I say projects, but I think it's just project, because it's just one. Okay, my lunch is good. Over here. And also I can show you something else I built that I didn't show you, because it's out of the way. But over here is another village. We have a some would say sad. I would say efficient and simple. And easy to build, but it's a simple iron farm. I don't even know if there's iron in there. But there is. from a tutorial by ENXO4, and it's very simple and lovely, and it took me like 15 minutes to build. It's very nice if you want something simple. But if we continue this way, we are actually heading to the stronghold, and it's a miracle that I remember what it's called, because the last 2 times I tried to remember, I called it an end fortress. So, I think it's over here? Yep. This is the project we are currently working on. I've been doing most of it off camera because it's just digging currently, but the plan is to dig out the entire... I forgot what it's called again. I know the only thing I can think of is End Fortress. No, the Stronghold! There it is. I'm gonna dig out the entire stronghold. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to have to fly out, but we're slowly digging it up with the help of a haste beacon. And it's very, very big. So this is kind of the big project we are working on currently. These are all of my materials. Lots of stone and cobblestone, which is one of the reasons I built that storage room. Because all of these will have to go somewhere eventually. And with that, I think you guys are staring at a piece of grass. I think we're all caught up. Let me think. We could look at some statistics, which I think could be fun, but in the safety of my base and not out here, because last time I was here, there was a pillager patrol. Don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm gonna head back home and we can look at some fun statistics, because I also think the statistics might be wrong though. Because am I going the correct way? I think I am. Yes, I am. That happens a lot in this world, in this series, because I'm very forgetful. But in one of the first episodes that I was going to the Nether, I crashed because my laptop didn't have enough storage, and I lost all my statistics and my achievements, and we've slowly been working back to that. But besides that, everything should be a-okay. No. Actually, I think I got my statistics back, but my achievements were reset. And I didn't, because I didn't want to deal with that. So we can go to our statistics somehow. Like this. And like this. How do we do this? Oh, there we go. Okay. We can see my statistics. And I think we can organize these. General, we can organize these. Okay, let's look at general first and see any big numbers. I've jumped 75,000 times. And I've killed 4,500 mobs, which I honestly thought that number would be more, but I don't let it be night that often, so sneak time is almost 7 hours, that feels like a lot. Shulker box is cleaned? I don't know what that means. 0. Shulker box is opened almost 3,000. Yeah, I use them a lot, and I just fidget with them a lot, so I'll open them and close them, and open them and close them for apparently no reason. I've played for 4.11 days. I will do the math, and how many hours is that? 48 hours? That honestly doesn't sound that bad. Time since last death, yeah. That makes sense. Hardcore. Rest. Minutes, I assume? World open. Time with world open, 4.5 days. Yeah. Traded with villagers 2,000 times. Yeah, that makes sense. I trade them a lot of melons and pumpkins. What up? Items dropped? Why have I dropped so many items? Probably just cleaning my inventory. What else? What is this? Since by Elytra, I honestly thought this would be bigger because I love flying. Distance climbed? What is that? Oh, is that by ladder? 6.31 kilometers? Damage taken. That makes sense. I've taken a lot of hits. Damage dealt, though. I wonder if most of that was from probably the zombie farm. I was gonna say the Ender Dragon fight and the Wither fight, but probably the zombie spawner makes more sense. Let's go to items. We can... Okay. Times mine. Let's see what we've mined the most of. Stone. That makes sense. 40,000? I honestly thought that would be more. What are these? Times crafted, times used, times picked up, and dropped. Yeah, that makes sense. What is the least that we still have a number in? Let's scroll down, scroll down. Scroll down. I think it might be like a block like that, honestly. Come on. What is it? Oh, we have a lot of ones. Yeah, all these decorative blocks. Huh. I've mined a monster spawner? I wonder what I did that to. Might have been a blaze spawner, but I don't know why I would do that. Cutting amethyst. Yeah. Oh, let's see what block I've... Time's broken? Iron pick, that makes sense. And shears, honestly, I thought that would be a lot more. I go through shears so quickly. What is this? Times crafted. Oh. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Almost 10,000 spruce planks? Yeah. I use a lot of spruce in my builds. What about this? What is this? Times used? Oh my gosh. This number will slowly get bigger and bigger. I love looking at these. Times picked up. Why have I picked up 50? Probably from netherite mining. This also makes sense. I've mined a lot of cobblestone. Times dropped. Oh. Yeah, I just threw out all the netherrack I got when I was mining netherite. So that also makes sense. I've dropped 1,800 stone though. That's kind of surprising. And mobs. I love looking at mobs because it says in hardcore you have never been killed by. But also it says that for passive mobs, which I think is very funny. I've never been killed by chicken. Can you even be killed by chicken? Probably. The most zombie. That makes sense. I've only killed 24 wither skeletons, which is surprising. I wonder what the odds are on getting a skull. But I also have looting 3, so I guess that's not that surprising. 2 zombie villagers, that's sad. I could have made them into villagers. I killed 1 witch, that was scary. It's the most is definitely zombies. 1 ender dragon. We're gonna have to do that again because I want to finish out the end also. I've killed so many cows. During the first like 1 or 2 episodes, I just killed every cow that I saw because I knew I needed tons of leather for the enchanter, so that's why that's there. But I think that's all the statistics. We could look through the achievements really fast. There's nothing that interesting. I've not done anything crazy yet. That's kind of fun. I do want to go through these eventually, and don't quote me on this, but maybe get all of them. And I only say don't quote me because things like this, and that's... I feel like I might die doing that. And we've like done none of this. I was supposed to when we fought the Ender Dragon bring a spyglass, and then I completely forgot until I was already in the end, and I was like, well, I have to finish this fight. But nothing too interesting here. We are working on this though. Slowly but surely. I haven't even been to the Deep Dark. I haven't even heard skulk sensors. I don't even know where one is. So we'll have to do that eventually. The end? Honestly, this scares me actually. The next time we go to the end, we'll do this and maybe this. This scares me. Husbandry. You know, the normal stuff. I want to do this. I'm so sad because we have cats. We have like 3 cats upstairs. And my achievement got wiped when I crashed that one time, so this number should be bigger, but it is not. What is this? Oh, I don't even know if I've seen frogs. I've been in a swamp, but we'll have to do these as well because I think the frogs are pretty cute. And then this is already completed, right? Yeah, because it's just beating the game basically. But now that I looked at that, this recording has been long. A bit longer than I thought it would be, so I think that'll be all for this episode. If this is your first time watching, I hope this was interesting. I hope this summed up the last 20 episodes, which it made me realize I've not done that much, but I'll deal with that by myself. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!